Warm sunlight filters through my window and gently pulls me awake. Blinking my eyes open, I shift into a long stretch, feeling refreshed. If only every day was a weekend. Sleeping in is the best, ain't that the truth? Amen to that one. I take my time getting ready before heading downstairs. Erilynn nearly pounces on me when I cross through the hall.
Finally?
Oh, that kind of pounce.
Sleep forever.
I mean, I can, but it's the weekend. I'm allowed to sleep in. She waves her hand dismissively. She always does.
Never mind that. I've discovered who the amulet belongs to.
You have my attention. My heart stops. You have? Who?
Daisuke.
That was my theory. I blink. Really? Erilynn crosses her arms. Let's see how she came to this conclusion.
No, I just said his name for laughs and giggles.
You don't do that.
Yes, really?
I try to think critically about it. Daisuke as a Velden? It seems so random. Well, not when we think about it. As I've said in videos in the past, I think it was Daisuke for the fact of we know he's a transfer student. That's the big one. And he's got this natural talent for things, and we don't really know where he's from, just that he's a transfer student. Why do you think it's him?
Simple. He put in far too much effort to be on student council.
That doesn't mean anything. Jiro put so much effort into that election, but you don't think he's from Velden?
Yes, but Daisuke's a new student who was somehow elected into the role of vice president on the student council.
Okay. So, you're also a new student who is elected onto the student council.
And I'm from Velden.
I open my mouth to retort, but stop. That is actually a good point. Erilynn grins smugly at my silence.
Have you finally seen the light?
I mean, I've been seeing that for a long time now. Yes, I am illuminated. All I hear is that he's close to Erilynn. Too close. Correlation doesn't equal causation. I mean, a little bit. I'm cool. You know, it's cool that she kind of agrees with my theory that it's Daisuke, just because he's such he's a transfer student that nobody knows about, and just out of nowhere he's all buddy with us. And I think I happened to see him outside of the shrine to begin with when I was there with Kira at one point in time, so I saw him there. But with her reasoning, Velden being on student council and being VP doesn't necessarily mean it. So I think in this case, while I want to agree with her, I don't necessarily think her reasoning is sound. I agree it's Daisuke. So correlation does not equal causation. It's just a coincidence. If he were really from Velden, why would he put so much effort into student council when he knew he'd leave? Erilynn sighs.
It seems you still haven't learned that I'm always right about these things, but that's okay. I know how I can prove it.
Okay, go on. How?
We confront him, of course.
That sounds like a bad idea. Do you really think he'll admit everything so easily?
Yes.
How?
We catch him by surprise. That's why I need you to set up a meeting with him.
I have a bad feeling about this. Me? I barely know him. Kosei.
That's the point. He certainly won't be suspicious if the request to meet comes from you.
It might be. I'm pretty sure that'd be more suspicious. Why can't you just say you want to talk about student council stuff?
The student council doesn't have anything pressing enough to warrant meeting on the weekend.
I mean, he did ask me to join the soccer club, too. I pause, thinking. Erilynn furrows her delicate brows. Oh, I know. We can have Kosei set it up. They're in the soccer club together and practice all the time. Slowly, Erilynn nods.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't suspect us to accost him then.
I think Kosei might see her reasoning, though, too. I'll tell Kosei to set this up.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it.
Without waiting for a response, she disappears upstairs. I dial Kosei's number and he answers the phone immediately.
Hey man, what's up?
Hey, could you do me a favor?
Of course! Anything for my bro.
Oh, you're not gonna like me after this. Can you set up a time for us to play soccer with Daisuke tomorrow? There's a second of surprised silence.
Yeah, sure. You wanted to take him up on his offer then?
Not exactly. I explain everything to Kosei. When I'm finished, he lets out a low whistle.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I'm friends with 2 Veldens!
Kosei. You blissfully ignorant man. Really? That's what you got from all of this? No curiosity about how Daisuke got here or what he's doing at our school?
Yeah, all of that too.
None of that. Anyway, will you do it?
Yep, leave it to me.
I'm so glad he's in on this now. I grin. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you.
Anytime.
I don't know so much. We say goodbye and hang up. Kosei said he'd text me once everything was confirmed. My stomach grumbles. Erilynn cornered me before I could have breakfast. I head to the kitchen and grab something to eat. After I'm finished, I clean up. The rest of my day is open. Maybe someone would like to hang out. Bam. I don't even need to look at I just need to look through the options to see which ones say Kira, and if they don't, then I have to think. It'd be nice to see Kira again. I wonder how things are after the cat followed her home. I should give her a call. I pull up her number from my contacts. She picks up after a few rings. Oh, playing hard to get, I see.
Hello?
Hey, Kira. How are things going?
It's going well.
I hear a tiny meow in the background. Is the cat still there? How's it doing?
Good. May is very well behaved.
It has a name now. May.
Yes.
Kira pauses.
I thought it was a cute name.
If she's naming the cat, that must mean she's really attached. Does that mean you're keeping her?
I don't know yet.
I think she does, just isn't telling me.
Last night I made lost cat flyers and posted them around the neighborhood.
I knew I should have picked that option. Oh, that's smart.
Now I'm just waiting for someone to contact me. May seems to like it here, so I don't mind having her stay with me in the meantime.
That's awesome. Although Kira stays cautious, she sounds happy to have May. A pet cat sounds like the perfect companion for her.
I don't have any toys or a bed for May, though.
There's a pet store in the mall. We can swing by and grab some stuff.
That sounds good. I can meet you there.
Okay, sure. After we hang up, we get ready and head out to the mall. The walk is chilly and uneventful. Pretty soon, I walk through the electronic glass doors and step inside. Do I really want to be back in this mall after our encounter with Newtwo? I find the pet store and spot Kira browsing down one of the aisles. The cat is at her feet, sniffing curiously at the food on the shelves. Hey! Kira blinks at me.
Oh, hello.
May meows from the floor, getting our attention. She sniffs around the aisle at all the different items, twitching her tail excitedly. Kira watches May, a small smile on her lips. She looks at the bags of food and begins adding them to her cart. The pile grows to a decent size. That's a lot of food, especially for a cat who's only temporarily staying. Maybe she's testing which brands the cat likes. Wow, you're really taking this seriously.
I want May to be comfortable. What else do cats need?
Cat toys, catnip, a cardboard box. I mean, if they fits, they sits. Every cat I've ever met turns its nose up at the soft beds and just plays in some random shoebox lying around. Just throw a cardboard box on the ground for her to play in. Kira gives me an indiscernible look.
I'll keep looking. There must be more things that she needs.
I knew that was going to mess it up. Kira seems unhappy with my answer. She must be really attached to care so much for this cat so quickly. Well, that just means I should have picked the toys or the bed. We walk down another aisle with May at our heels. This one is filled with plush cat beds and colorful toys. Kira taps her chin in thought while browsing the selection. She picks out a fancy plush cat bed, the feather teaser, and mouse toy, and throws it into the cart. Then she grabs a remote control mouse toy, a dangly toy, and a scratching post. Huh. That's a lot of toys, but I guess it'll keep May occupied. She glances between them before adding both to her cart. She grabs a few different bags of litter and struggles to place them in her very full cart. When Kira contemplates buying the jungle gym, May enthusiastically climbs. I finally speak up. Kira, this seems like a lot of stuff for one cat. She blinks and looks back at her bursting cart, as if seeing it for the first time.
Oh, it does seem full. That may be problematic.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Especially if I need to get this jungle gym.
We're not learning. Wait, what? Are you sure you need a jungle gym?
May seems to really like it.
Yeah, but she's a cat. She likes everything here. Realization dawns on me. Wait a minute. Are you picking out stuff that you think May likes? Kira nods.
I didn't know what to get, so I thought I'd just get May whatever she wants. I want to make sure she has the right things to be happy.
It's adorable. That's sweet. That's so extra. That's insane. I mean, we'll go with, that's sweet. I'm going to try to make up for my cardboard box comment. Just when I think I understand Kira, she surprises me once more with how compassionate she is. Even though May has a chance of being claimed, Kira wants to go all out in making sure the time this little cat has with Kira is the best it can be. It's endearing. Not many people would care so much. That's really thoughtful, but May doesn't need all of this stuff to be happy living with you. She'll be happy because of your love and care. After a pause, she nods.
You're right. A good environment is what's most important.
That's why I said the cardboard box. Exactly. And I know you'll provide that. A small smile grows on her face, and I see Kira breathe out in relief.
Thank you.
I gotta make up for it somehow.
Let's put some of this back.
She returns to her cart and sorts through the contents, still looking as lost as ever. Holding up 2 different brands of food, she turns to me.
How will I know which one May likes?
Let's ask the clerk which brands are the highest recommended and try that first. Not a bad option. Together, we par down the contents of Kira's cart until only the essentials are left, and all of the cat toys, which Kira insisted on keeping. Makes sense. After purchasing all that she needs, I help Kira bring everything home by carrying her bags. Like the gentleman I am. When we get to her house, Kira sets May down and arranges all of her new items. May is easily distracted with one of her new toys. I sit on the couch and wait for Kira to finish putting things away. When she's done, she sits on the other end. Kira glances at me before looking away. I rub the back of my neck and watch the cat. As May pounces on her toy mouse, Kira hides a giggle. I bet May's excited about all her new things.
I hope so.
It looks like she's enjoying it so far.
I'm glad.
The conversation lulls to a stop, and we go back to watching May play. Kira studies her living room as if searching for hidden answers.
Would you like to watch something? I have the new Disney Plus streaming service.
We're doing a Disney Plus and chill now? Oh wow, that just launched. Even Mina, who loves Disney, hasn't signed up for it yet. Really? Have you watched anything yet? I hear there are a lot of new shows already on there.
Not yet.
So we'd be breaking it in together? She nods. Awesome. Kira grabs the remote and switches to the TV. Which show do you want to watch? She clicks onto the channel, but an error screen occurs. Unable to connect. Please try again later if the issue persists. I hate that. She tries to log in and out a few times, but the error message remains. Oh, that's disappointing. We could watch something else.
Sure.
Kira goes for the remote again. Suddenly, something nudges me. May meows and bumps me again with her head. Does she want me to move down? I scoot over to give her room, and she sits next to me. Before I can pet her, she jumps off and meows up at Kira, who blinks. She moves down and May leaps up. Wow, I made room for that cat and she abandons me. I see how it is. I mean, that's what cats do. May purrs and nuzzles up against Kira. When she goes to pet her, May jumps off and returns to my side, making me slide further down the couch. Is this cat doing what I think it's doing? Hey, you're back. As soon as the words are out of my mouth, she jumps away and goes back to Kira's side. After Kira scoots down, the cat loops back around to me. She meows at me to move again. Yeah, this cat's doing exactly what I think it's doing. Is this a game? Is this cat staying or going? Weird. I wonder if it's playing. Is it playing a game? I mean, I get what it's trying to do, but is this a game? I don't get it. Is May trying to play a game? I lean down and wave one of her toys. Is this what you want? May meows and only pushes against me. Guess not. I make more room for her on the couch. I feel something soft bump against me. May? I look over and my breath catches in my throat. Kira and I sit side by side. Our faces are now only inches apart. Good on you, cat. Nice job. Oh, hello. I mean, although I am wearing a perfect Cell's turn, be like, oh, hello.
Hi.
She did the arm thing. When did we get so close?
I don't know.
Heat crawls into my face. Kira's cheeks turn bright pink, but she doesn't turn away. I never realized how delicate she looks under the lights. Her bright eyes study mine as her raven hair frames her face. There's an electricity that seems to be humming between us, and I can't seem to tear my eyes away. Just then, something plops onto my lap. Huh? Oh, the kitty! Look at the kitty! The kitty! And she's adorable. I'm talking about Kira at this point in time, not the cat. Y'all calm down. I glance down. May purrs and stretches out across both our laps. She flicks her tail and closes her eyes in contentment. I bet this cat is going to move again. Any second now. To my surprise, she stays put. When neither of us make a move, she bumps the top of her head against Kira's palm. Once Kira starts petting her, she nudges my hand too and purrs loudly when I pet her. What just happened?
I'm not sure.
May makes soft little noises as we continue to shower her with affection. I get it now. She just wanted both of us to pet her. Kira smiles a little.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What a devious cat. Eventually, May dozes off. Loud purring sounds vibrate against my hand. Kira wears a soft smile as she gently pets May. I know I've said this before, but May really seems to like you.
I like her too.
I can tell. It must be nice to have her keep you company. She nods.
I never felt lonely on my own before, but it feels so different with May around. I didn't expect it.
Different how?
The house feels warmer somehow.
It's livelier, isn't it? She nods. With how much happier Kira seems with May by her side, I'm a little worried about what will happen if May's owner shows up. Do you think you'll get a pet if May is claimed? Kira pauses, then shakes her head. Really? Won't you be lonely again?
No. I had that warmth even before May.
That's me. You did? When did you start feeling it?
After I met you and everyone else. It's nice knowing that there are people who care and think about you.
Notice how she started with me first. That's what friends do. We're there for each other. Her gaze slides over to me and I meet her eyes. A fragile smile starts at her lips, growing stronger when she sees my broad grin. She really does look so cute when she smiles. A flop on my lap draws my attention. May flips in her sleep, still purring loudly. Kira giggles and gently strokes May's fur.
I hope May has people who care about her too. But if she doesn't, I'll care for her.
Same. I'm sure she knows and appreciates that. Kira has opened up a lot, and I'm glad that she trusts me with her feelings. I hope she continues to feel safe and supported. May shifts again in her sleep, and Kira gently cradles her.
I'm going to put her in her new bed.
Yeah, I should probably be heading back. Kira nods and carefully lifts herself off the couch. I give May one last pat. Let me know if anyone contacts you about May.
I will. Thank you for helping me shop today.
I grin. No problem. We say our goodbyes at the door, and then I head home. It was nice being able to spend time with Kira today. I kind of hope nobody comes to claim May since she's doing a lot of good for Kira. As soon as I get home, I kick off my shoes and head upstairs. I start on my homework, but I'm soon interrupted by a beep from my phone. There's a text from Kosei. Tomorrow evening, meet at the park. I reply back with a confirmation, then I knock on Erilynn's door.
You may enter.
I peek the door open wide enough to stick my head in. She sits in front of the mirror, brushing her hair.
Yes?
Hey, Kosei confirmed. We're all set to meet at the park tomorrow evening.
Excellent.
She resumes brushing her hair, then looks back at me.
Was there more you wish to share?
No. No? I'll get out of your hair. I'll leave you to it. We say goodnight, and then close the door behind me. When I return to my room, I finish up my homework and play games until late. Fighting back a yawn, I get changed and then slip into bed. I have no idea how the discussion will go tomorrow, but I'm ready for it either way. It's about time we got some answers. Soon, I drift to sleep.